So hey everyone, we were working on the NASA Code Synchronization Challenge. I'm Naheem, this is Logan, and our designer in the back is Nora. All right. So when I say code synchronization problem, what exactly am I talking about? NASA loves open source. They have over 25 active open source projects and hundreds of thousands of commits and various contributions. So they have tons of code, a lot of code. But the problem is that they have too much code in a wide variety of formats and different locations. They're using older version control systems like Subversion and even have a bunch of raw tarballs and jars hosted on SourceForge. So that's kind of where we came in. We decided to aggregate all these different formats, from converting Subversion to Git, maintaining that code history, watching files like tarballs and jars, and periodically checking all of NASA's repositories for the latest code. So we download all of this code to our servers while maintaining all the history, and then we take this code and push it to GitHub. So we now have a centralized location for all of this code live on GitHub. So how did we do this? We use Django, Redis, Celery, AWS, and we're using Celery to periodically pull these different changes on the server and get them onto GitHub. So let's actually look at what we built now. So the site is live right now. It's blkmrr.com. Let's just take a look here. Oh. All right. So, all right. I really can't see anything on my screen. blkmrr.com. So we can see our Git presence here. So we've created a GitHub organization where we've taken all of the repositories and populated this organization page with all of NASA's code from their various different providers. And this is our admin interface. So it's basically Django admin stock. You can just go in and add a new repository, and it'll just right away clone it to our server, take it from our server, and put it live on that GitHub organization page. Yes, mind blasting. All right. So what does this actually mean? What's the impact of this? It's now a unified format for people to discover all of these beautiful open source projects. And one of the big problems with open source projects is that you actually have to know that they exist. This is why GitHub's presence is so important. NASA's GitHub presence will appeal to a much larger contribution audience and will create a much larger community. So we don't want to stop here as well. The next phase of this would be to create a NASA citizen code base, a place where citizens can submit their entire code bases to be put on this organization page. We would set up an approval process for these repositories, and we believe this could really impact the citizen science movement. Thank you.